Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. This is the Mr. Camilleri Show on YouTube. 500 minus 145 is our model problem, and we're going to go through step by step how to solve that problem. And if it's not already clear, 3-digit subtraction with regrouping is the focus. So for subtraction problems, we regroup whenever there is a bottom digit that is bigger than the top digit. And I always say before I subtract anything, I always check to see if regrouping is needed. Now, looking here, in the tens place, you cannot start out with 0 and take away 4. You can also, if you go to the ones place, not start out with 0 and take away 5. So we have to regroup. We have to regroup in the tens and the ones place. And I'm going to do all my regrouping before I do any subtraction. So we regroup by taking away a 1 and adding a 10. So we're going to take away a 1 from the hundreds place and add a 10 to the tens place. Now going to the ones place, we're going to add a 10 to the ones place and take away 1 from the tens place. Now just to make sure, all the digits on top are equal to or bigger than the ones on the bottom. After doing that, we will subtract. So 4 is greater than 1, 9 is greater than 4, 10 is greater than 5. So we are now ready to subtract. So 10 minus 5 equals 5. 9 minus 4 equals 5, and 4 minus 1 equals 3. And we have our final answer. 500 minus 45 equals 355. All right, we are now moving on to the next problem. I'm going to do another example here. All right, 700 minus 243. That'll be my next example. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit that like button. It really helps the algorithm. So again, we're going to do all our regrouping before we do any subtraction. And again, we need to regroup in the tens place and in the ones place. You cannot start out with you cannot start out with 0 and take away 4. So we need to take a 10 from the hundreds place and then add a 10 to the tens place. So the 7 is going to become a 6. The 0 is going to become a 10. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, we used to call this borrowing, but it's not really borrowing because we do not give it back. Now we need to add a 10 to the ones place. The 0 is going to become a 10. And then the 10 in the tens place is going to become a 9. It's always add 10 and then take away 1 from the column to the left. So now all the top digits are bigger. Now we can subtract. So 10 minus 3 equals 7. 9 minus 4 equals 5. 6 minus 2 equals 4. And we have our final answer. 700 minus 243 equals 457. All right, next problem. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I appreciate you. 910 minus 785. So again, we have to regroup in the tens and ones place. And again, we're going to do all of our regrouping before we do any subtraction. So as you can tell, I always regroup from left to right, and then I subtract from right to left. Regroup left to right, subtract right to left. So we're going to take away 1 from the hundreds place and add that to the tens place. So the 9 is going to become an 8. The 1 is going to become an 11. Now we have to add a 10. We got to take a 10 from the tens place and add it to the ones place. So the 0 in the ones place is going to become a 10. And the 11, we're going to take away 1, and it's also going to become a 10. 10 minus 5 equals 5. 10 minus 8 equals 2. 8 minus 7 equals 1. And we have our final answer. 910 minus 785 equals 125. All right, 723 minus 584. This will probably be the final problem of the video. So again, I'm going to do all my regrouping before I do any subtraction. So we're going to take away 10 from the tens place. We're going to take away a 10 from the hundreds place and add it to the tens place. 7 is going to become a 6. The 2 is going to become a 12. Now we're going to add a 10 to the ones place. The 3 is going to become a 13. 12 is going to become an 11. And now we are ready to subtract. "13 minus 4 equals 9. 11 minus 8 equals 3. And 6 minus 5 equals 1. And we have our final answer. 723 minus 584 equals 139. All right, that is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off. Have a great day and God bless.